Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. What a day to be alive. What a day to be alive. Someone has a birthday in 10 days. I cannot believe these days fly past so fast. Gosh. Mm. I'm enjoying a cup of coffee. Making plans to stay focused. I gave myself a 3-month break, which was definitely needed. And this past weekend and week, I decided it's time for me to tune up. Yesterday, I was super mindful. Every morning, I go through these phases of mindfulness. I go through energy audits. I sift through everything that's affecting me, everything that is feeding off my energy. And it's amazing. I lived a whole life not knowing that these things were even important. I never understood that there's a process to living. You just can't keep going like an Energizer bunny. You have to replenish. You have to go through times of acceptance, accepting things you may not want to accept. The process of growth. Another fire lord in East Village. I have to stop right now. These fires are really putting me in a frequency where I'm, number one, super aware of my surroundings, and number two, I'm super aware that life is so precious. It can be taken from you in a moment, in one single moment, 1 second. So it's putting me in a frequency to get busy. Get busy. I have been in the process of working on my next book. And it's a process because I'm literally sifting through my emotions in real time to an old story that I just didn't know. I may not have known the story, but the story existed. So it's really a process, and I'm taking it day by day, and I'm trying to organize the process. Certain days I want to be able to accomplish just certain days I want to be able to accomplish something. If it's not the outline, it may be me even being emotionally available to deal with that day and what I want to get accomplished. I really want this book done in a year. And I said I was going to do the outline by this summer, but I'm going to force myself to push that up. I'll give myself 30 days starting today. I'm doing tune-ups. I usually call it energy audits, but at this point, it's a whole tune-up. A whole tune-up. I have to check my emotional vibration, my spiritual vibration, my physical vibration, my spiritual vibration, my social vibration. I mean, the whole package. And it's not a bad thing. As a human being, I think I have a responsibility to be healthy. It's not just physical, it's everything. Is my spirit healthy? Is my mentality where it should be to make decisions during these terrible times? And I mean, you can do this at any time. You don't have to do it on Tuesdays. But for me, I have to organize this. If I don't organize this, it's going to swallow me. And by the end of the night, I'll know what Wednesday is. Wednesday is for work. Tomorrow I plan to do some serious writing. I'm super proud of my cousin. I'm not going to say her name. If she hears this, she knows who she is. She read something to me last night and it has stuck to my bones like protein. I saw and heard a talent in her that I don't even think she realizes. I hope that just me knowing that she touched me with her words, I hope that just that one moment gives her the strength to keep going and to complete whatever her heart desires. She's a beautiful writer. I never knew she was a writer. That's a writer. It's a writer. I'm super proud of her, and I want her to stop criticizing herself and just do it. It sounded great. I'm excited. I'm excited. Get that book finished, baby, because I'll be the first or second to buy it. Tune up. I needed a tune up. I got through, and it wasn't all pretty. But I wake up every morning and I have a peace because I'm alive. No one is hurting me. I'm not hurting them. My daughter is safe. I'm not worried about where she is, who's harming her. Does she have what she needs? She's right here. It's a gift. But there's also work that I have to do, goals that I want to reach, and balance, balance, balance. I can't balance myself without a few tune-ups here and there because I'm still a human being. I'm going to make mistakes. There is so much that I am processing at one time. I think we all are, in a sense. You may not be processing what I'm processing, but these are some heavy times. A lot of us are learning things that it's kind of hard to process. Some of us have been taught things that were incorrect, whether intentional or not. A lot of us are relearning and reconstructing our lives. And it's a big step. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of me. Keep going. One of my master teachers, I'm going to definitely call this person that. All I hear them say, study, study, study. Never stop studying. And the more I study, the more I'm learning, the more I'm understanding. And it's all connected to us as individuals. I'm understanding why my path was the way it was. It's a beautiful thing to know the truth. We all deserve that and need that. No matter what it is. There's a process you have to go through in recovery. And I'm in the process of recovering self, and it is glorious. It really, really is. I'm introducing myself to myself every day, all over. Like like I'm brand new. I even told my cousin, I'm like, is this what it feels like when you get saved in the church? You feel brand new. And it sounds like a joke, but I'm dead serious. I'm just excited about my drive. My drive, I don't know where this came from. Gosh, a man shot on the train in the Bronx, on the 2. That's the what my daughter would ride to go to school, because she goes to school in the Bronx. Oh, this coffee. Try not to drink no more. Grand Rising, again, it is January the 11th. Tune Up Tuesday, okay? Tune Up Tuesday. I'm super proud. Just so freaking proud of myself. I came a long way for my truth. And I found it. Yes, I did. Now I want to, it's not going to stand on me. I'm going to stand on it. I'm going to say it like that. Everything doesn't have to be a burden. It's really how you look at it. I want to send love to my birth mom. I wish she could find this video and hear it. I love you so much. We miss you with all our hearts. And I send you peace and love right to that door you're at and right where you are to your heart. I hope you can feel me right now. And I also want to make you proud. I want to stand tall when you couldn't. So just, it's Tune Up Tuesdays, period. I'm going to work on this every Tuesday. I'm going to see what needs adjusting. I'm on a positive frequency today. No parasitic vibes in sight. Oh, good morning. Hey. I'm working towards my goals. I'm identifying the goals that I want to achieve. It's really hard work for me, because I think that I haven't got adjusted to my story yet. I haven't moved in with my story yet. I'm still running from my story, I think, to a certain extent. But this is a process in real time, and I've never really been through this before. So I may make a few mistakes. I think I made a mistake this past 3 months by not formulating my book in the correct way. And I think I did that intentionally, subconsciously. I was going to talk about everybody but me. Yes, I was. And I'm so glad my niece pointed out to me, like, Michelle, this is your story. This is your truth. And that's where I'm stuck at. That's where it gets, I feel it, and it's hard. But this is what Tune Up Tuesdays for me is for. I'm going to push myself. I'm going to push myself, and I'm going to ensure that this gets done. I'm super ready. I'm just going to claim it. I am going to write this book. It will get done. I hope everyone has a positive day today. Even if negativity comes your way, deal with it in a positive manner. And for me to say that, for me to be able to say that is truly a gift to me. because I never even knew that was an option growing up. Today, I choose to be present in this day. I plan to call my sister and video her later so I can see her beautiful face. I'm really dedicating myself to living a life that I'm proud of. Living the life that was promised to me when I chose this journey coming here. I never say that. I never say I chose my mom. They always say that. I get mad when they say that. But that's the wounded part of me. I did choose her. Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. It's January the 11th, 2022. I just want to give thanks for seeing this day with a strong mind and a strong will. Like I've seen a lot of death. A lot of death. All these years. A lot of death. So when I open my eyes on a new day for the first time, it really hits different. I was the funeral singer. Y'all don't even know that. I was the funeral singer. I've seen death. It's to the point I don't even fear death. Because I know it's natural. I know it's coming. That's when you can actually stop and say, I have work to do. I have things that need to get done. I ask that all of my ancestors speak through me and guide me. It's amazing. It's really amazing. It's an amazing process. Growth is real. Growth is real. To all of my family and friends and to the block, I love you. I want you to have an exceptional day. Please be safe and aware of your surroundings. A lot of people do not deal in consciousness. And I was one of those people for a long time. Be mindful of that everyone is not on the same wavelength, on the same frequency. That's important. Knowing that and living by that will keep you alive a lot longer than if you ignored that. There are so many things I want to get done. Another Fire Lord. My Citizens app goes off all day. Please be safe. That fire really, really made me so nervous. It was so hard for me to get to sleep last night. That's why I woke up a little late. I should have did this 2 hours ago. But it's okay. It's okay. It's the process. Tune it up. Tune it up. Keep your vibrations up, Michelle. Stay positive. Keep looking up. Stay focused. Yes, sometimes I pump my own self up. We need that. Like, yeah, hearing it from someone else is good and it's fulfilling, but it's even better when you can tell yourself, listen, you should be doing more And you can do more. Come on, what do we have to do to get this done? Like I'm training myself because I know what I want and I know what it's going to take. I'm giving myself the correct discipline I should have gotten the first time. One moment at a time is all we have. And I want to make the best of every moment that's left. And I also believe that having that attitude extends those moments. It takes a lot to know. It takes a lot for you to even realize that you need to grow. It takes a lot to tune up self. It takes a lot to sit and look in the mirror and say, you have work to do. What do we need? What do you want? What are we going to do to get it? Those moments matter just as much as the moments you use to produce whatever you're trying to manifest. Staying disciplined is important. This is my first week back hunting because I really have just been on another planet. I'm just getting back to Earth. Okay. Now I'm going to push myself to stay focused, to not give up on me. Because no matter if everyone else doesn't give up on me, I have to not give up on myself. And that is the goal. Every day I want to take a little bit of time, pull up on the block, and get my social frequency popping. Okay? I love you guys. Happy Tuesday. Spread some love to somebody today. Every time I walk out my door, I deal with someone and I try to help them. Whether it's helping an old lady across the street, an elder across the street, whether it's giving someone conversation. How are you? Have a beautiful day. I love you. It changes a person in a matter of seconds. Thank you for joining me on this tune up, honey. I feel amazing. This coffee has a lot to do with it. This coffee has a lot to do with it. I feel amazing. I feel ready to capture today. I've got Amazon on the way. I know that wasn't them knocking. Who is it? It's probably like here I go hearing stuff. Whew. Sorry about that. I'm waiting on my vitamins to get here. Keeping our vitamin D, our zinc up. Trying to stay healthy. Giving thanks. Haven't had to deal with COVID or any of its minions. Me or my daughter, we've been super healthy through this time. I'm trying to stay that way. I'm super grateful for that. Again, I want to thank you for joining me today. Please leave any comments you may have, questions. Again, I'm going to say Grand Rising. I hope you have a beautiful Tuesday. It's 9:42 a.m. in New York City. Harlem is quiet today. New York City is morning today. Definitely. There were two more fires since yesterday that I was notified about. So breathe in, breathe out. I'm ready for today. I accept today and I accept everything today will bring. And I'm wishing you nothing but peace and love. Now, this Type 1 mom is about to sign out and get the day started. See you tomorrow.